All right, let's do an overview of where we're at, a little progress update, prepping for DCC. Now this is by far the most complex wiring that I have ever done. And the problem is this: we've got this TCS decoder. What is this called? T4, something like that. That's what we're using. We got two of them. They have this harness, and we're using every wire in here. So we got wires coming up. Everybody's ready. Here's our work platform. It's started. So what we have here, let's zoom in on that guy so I can show you what we're doing with this guy. Okay, this is our work platform, and this is just the beginning of it. What we have here is a bridge rectifier. So when power comes up from the trucks over there, when the power comes up, it'll be on this, it'll get attached here, and then it'll come from the back also. It goes into the bridge rectifier, out the rectifier into this little board. Now this is a red and a black wire, and this capacitor is going to sit right there. This thing is going to power 3 lights. Those SMDs that we made right there are going to go on the bottom side. We're going to go down here. So it's going to light up red through the top, light up red, and you'll see red on the ground. It'll be really cool. It also has got to go to the cab light, which we have, but we have not yet. This little tiny guy right there, if you can even see that guy, that's our cab light right there. He's got to get a little PC board and set up the same way as those other SMDs. Okay, so then what we have here is I call it a 6-banger board. 6 strips. On this thing here, that thing is for all the lights. So it's for the purple, yellow, white, blue, and green. Those guys got to go there. So one of them, the blue, as you know, the blue wire, which we get on here, is basically it's the plus. It's like the red wire. Okay, that goes up and it's shared by all 3 lights. Then each light has a function. So we'll have purple light will go back to, I think, the beacon. The yellow light will go back to the rear headlight, which will be right there. The white goes to the front headlight, which is right there, and he is partially installed. See that install for him? That's the front headlight. Okay, and then we've got one for the, let's see, who's the other one that gets, oh yeah, the one of these is for, it should be the green. It's going to go to the ditch lights. So we've got beacon, rear light. What's this guy? What else did I say? Anyways, the blue one is for the common. Then we've got a headlight and a ditch light. That's how they go. And now I have to put a second one of these. So I made some more. Okay, so I wanted to use disconnects, but there's just not room. So basically, we're gonna have to take a copy of this, and put it right in here. And then all the wires will come into that. And then basically, I'm just gonna loop them down so that when I take off the shell, about right here somewhere, those wires will loop down to our guy who sits right there. I'm gonna have to do it that way. It just is. It is what it is, and that's the only way that we're gonna get this thing to work. And now here's the tricky part: is that this guy, It's going to fit. This guy is going to fit like right here, and his harness is going to come across. His harness is going to come across right there, so these are going to be shortened wires. If I make a mistake, I'm in trouble. I don't have any more of these guys. Going to come across, sit right there, and then they're going to get looped up and around, and all the resistors and stuff are going to be up here. And that's pretty much where we're at with that. And we've got one of these guys. Yeah, okay, so the headlight is a special deal. See that special board right there? That is because if we take, where's one of our guys? If we take this guy and we put him in for the headlight there, and we put him in, he comes across, he's going to get attached to a common and his own pad with his own resistor. Then the beacon is going to come down. The beacon will come down right here, and he's going to get attached. His common, the blue wire, is going to go there, and his minus wire will go right there, and it'll be a resistor right there. And there'll be a wire that runs from this common, and we're going to use jewelry wire because we need to route it very carefully. We need to route that wire, and once the cab is on, the cab is on. It's got to get routed. It's got to go under here, and it's got to go across to this guy. So we're going to use jewelry wire for all that. That's going to be really tricky, but we're going to get her done, and things are starting to shape up.